I love you, my floof. Today's been a hard-ass day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little choked up. It's been hard. Today's my day off. I get 2 days off a week, and yesterday I spent all day at work, which is normal for me. So today I thought I would just stay in bed and just do whatever and like fuck off and get naked and watch TV and masturbate and just sleep as much as I could. And I mostly did that, but I got woken up to Bree telling the company that she was leaving, and that Ash was also leaving. And then I was told that by an Anne that they didn't want anything to be done with the company either. And even though Anne had already left because they said it was too much, they were pulling out on Goth Night and the festival also because we weren't paying Bree enough. Because we did restructure the pay because Bree wanted us to hire this person named Ash, and we were trying to hire someone named Emily, so we were just trying our best to accommodate. We did say we'd have to restructure pay, but we'd restructure the positions so it would be even, and that caused anarchy. And there was a little bit of a conflict between Bree and Emily, or E.G., which I completely understand why they'd be upset, but I thought we could make it work, and now we've lost our entire marketing team. We have E.G. still, but we don't have anybody to run the Facebook, or the Instagram, or the TikTok, or the calendar, or anything. And me and Maggie are pretty upset, like we're hurt, like feels personal, like we thought they were dedicated and passionate about City Lights as much as we were, and it's really just kind of heartbreaking, and it puts us in a place that's really unstable. And then to get a message from Anne right after, just telling us how much we've done wrong, even though we did our best to accommodate every step of the way and to take everybody's feelings into consideration and be very open about what we were doing the whole way through it, we still ended up getting yelled at for it, which is it's just very uncomfortable. And then on top of that, room 203 is left open because we're waiting on E.G. and their husband to rent that room. So that room is open until they give us an answer, with nobody else to fill it. Janet's already moved into a different room with her partner Shaw. Janet kept messing with the register today and changed buttons, which is stress. Ambi is pulling out of the studio because she says she just doesn't have the money. And yeah, it seems like it's one thing after another today, and we just don't have the money to get a sign. We need a sign for the outside of the building, and if we just don't have the money for that, it's going to cost us like $1,700, and we have a budget of maybe $100. Marley wants to do the coffee shop, but I don't know how reliable they are, and because they don't even have their car right now. So I'm just so concerned that people are going to start pulling out of the studio, and just all these things. It just feel like I keep getting kicked in the stomach today, and it's my only day off. Tomorrow I have to go and meet up with Nick, and he's going to drop off the stuff from the market, and we're going to discuss story time. I have to try to find a DJ for Goth Night, because Anne pulled out of Goth Night and the festival, so I have to work on that. Festival's not as big of a deal because we'll have fire performers, so oh well. But I'm upset about Goth Night because we don't have a DJ, and now I don't have Anne to help me problem solve that, and I'm kind of worried about what that's going to do with Mike and what that's going to do with their room. If they pull out 2, then we have 2 rooms vacant, and we won't be able to pay rent. And I'm still carless because I sold my car to pay my bills here, and until I can figure all this out, I'm just hanging on by a thread, and the whole thing is just enough to make me want to move away and just do something else. But when I really think about that, I realize that I don't really know how to do anything else. Like, I might not know how to do what I'm doing now either, but I feel like I've got a certain knack for this world. It's just really frustrating when everybody wants to kind of kick you when you're down, and
So your sandwich is here.
thank you so much. I'll eat it as soon as we're done.
Smells good. What is it,
Five Guys, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so where you can see him on one side of the body of water, there's trees, and he is, I'm just going to say mixed up because he is schizophrenic, and so he is, when I say mixed up, I mean like there's...
It's fragmented.
Yeah, yes. But there's some type of string, the very light, that attaches from him to me. So then, like,
Where
I'm
are
on
you?
the other side.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is it a large lake? Is it an ocean?
Probably not an ocean. I'm thinking more like
Is it a pond?
something that you could potentially cross. So maybe like a river.
Mm.
And then there's like, that's why I like all the trees and everything. So like the trees are kind of keeping you more hidden, and there's this, like I said, body of water that you've got to get across, but there's this like string or invisible rope, that's something that represents like a rope or a tie, from him to me, and again, like the hope would be at some point that he grabs hold of that and we have a relationship again. So he's not holding on to it just yet, but it's near him or close to him. Or maybe he's holding on to it like his hands are kind of open, but he's not grabbing on. So it's like there. See, she is so good at this because I would be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
No, I mean, that's a very simple.
I'm just.
You think it's simple? So you're understanding it too? Like what I'm saying?
Yeah, this concept's been done a
Okay.
lot. You're
Well, the
trying
red
to
string
connect with your
has.
son, and he's got mental health issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
I guess maybe it's my own life. Like I felt the same way with my own family.
Okay.
But it's a very simple concept that should be easily. Which sounds terrible, but I mean, Ember always makes them like super special with her paintings.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
Um,
very talented.
So what do you look like?
So what do I look like? Hopeful, sad, but a strong presence.
Are you in like your normal clothes?
I never thought about that.
Ooh, you should go for like the flowy look.
I was kind
I
of
feel like you
thinking
got the
that.
body type for it.
Would you mind, would it be too much to ask when you get home or wherever to send a picture of your profile from the side?
Sure.
So I can
Yeah.
kind of get like a reference of like your structure. Because it's, especially at a distance, it's hard to.
Yeah. I can do that. Do you want any picture of him?
If you think it would help, if you wanted it to
Okay.
be that
Okay.
like detailed.
Probably not that detailed to where it actually looks like him, but
Yeah.
okay, but just like you're wanting just like an outline.
Yeah, frat guys give a lot of fries, so I have fries.
Yeah, you need to eat. I'll find that and I'll send you a profile picture of
Okay.
me. I mean like an actual profile.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
I think that's everything. I've got a good sketch. I got it in my head. I'm gonna sketch it out on paper.
Okay. All right. Awesome. I look forward to it.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And your studio is so beautiful. I didn't get your name, but
I'm Vanna.
Vanna, it's nice to meet you. Emily. Hope y'all enjoy your lunch. I'm sorry for.
Oh no, I live close to here, so we're just hanging out.
Okay.
Got food, because I was like, we're both starving. Just hung out last night.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, it was nice to see your studio.
Thank you.
And I will be back for coffee for sure.
We'll be here.
All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
See you, man. What's wrong?
Fries, so, no.
So what?
Girl, you didn't see it?
What?
But her son has schizophrenia and doesn't talk to her. And she's the whole fucking thing about it. You don't think that's kind of morbid?
Well, the way she's describing it, it's hopeful.
I mean, I guess, like, she wants her son to talk to her, but what did she do to cause that? Like, it's not like he's just crazy and out in the streets for no reason.
Well, maybe he is. You can't always blame the woman just because it went bad.
I mean, I don't always blame the woman. I am the woman.
I'm just saying, like, you don't know that she did anything. You can't say that. It's a little much. I mean, if he's got, like, mental issues, like, she might have done something, but maybe she didn't. I don't
Girl, her
know.
whole description sounded like the Osmond moms.
I don't know, but I didn't like that you said, yeah, it's been done. You never tell people, you never downplay what people are wanting.
Like, you know, kind of why I backtracked because I realized, I don't know, I just feel really uncomfortable with painting a painting of his mom.
Well, you're not painting it.
Well, I know.
Well, you don't fuck with my money.
Because I'm like, well, this is how you make money, and I'm being disrespectful, and I didn't mean to be. I didn't necessarily like her approach, and I was trying to come across as like nice and like supportive, but which I think I did at the end goal. I mean, obviously, we still wanted to hang out and talk, and
Yeah, I mean,
like all in all, I did a little mess up in the middle of the conversation, but like I backtracked and was like, you should wear something flowy and like make about her and make her pretty and
art is personal. She might have done something bad. She might not have. It might be her fault. It might not be. It's not my place to judge.
no, but
Art
that
is
being
personal. If she's
said-
trying to express something that she's feeling, it doesn't matter if she's right or wrong, or if she did something or she didn't. It's just she needs to express it. And if a painting helps, good for her.
I guess, but I mean, me with my BPD and like growing up in the environment that I went in, and if my family had got a fucking painting about it, I would have torn them to shreds.
Well, that's why you don't do this for a living, but I do.
I know, and you're super, which is why I was trying to backtrack, because I'm like, you can't let your personal feelings affect your friend's work. And I totally agree. It's just how I felt in that moment, which is why I was kind of like, he's supposedly off on guard, like, what the fuck did you do? Like, he needs.
What sucks even more is that when I get like this, my instincts are to go call someone, or eat food, or go out drinking, or just lie there and just kind of melt. And it's like, thought about ice cream early on in the day, and it's ironic because EG actually offered ice cream, which she didn't bring by because she kind of failed me. Early this morning I thought ice cream would be nice, and then like way later she was like, do you want ice cream? Because she knew what was going on, and I was like, I did want ice cream earlier. So she said she was going to drop by in about an hour or two, and I think maybe 20 minutes ago she sent me a message saying that she just got wrapped up, and that's okay. No one owes me ice cream, but it just felt like the last little nail, you know? I woke up this morning and was told that Nay was also leaving the studio because of personal reasons. Monetary personal reasons. Nothing to do with the other events, but leaving nonetheless. I'm getting worried because one person that leaves poses a problem, but it can be fixed. Hopefully, within reasonable doubt. 2 people causes alarm. 3 people is a catastrophe. I'm not sure if we're losing 3 people. I know that we've lost 2. But we might lose 3. Our management team has suffered the loss of 3 people. And I think my roommate Judy is about to move out. And I'm living in a goddamn living room with a sheet. So I can rent out my 2 bedrooms so I can afford to do this.
I brought this up a week or 2 ago, but like, what would be a genuinely good idea? That's something we could try to do for a monthly. We obviously have First Fridays, that's a given.
First Fridays always, and then God plans at the end of them.
But other themed events or other events that focus on pushing people to browse and potentially buy from the space,
Has to be
not
something
just
with the lights
congregating.
Yep. I agree. Has to be something with the lights on. That's what Peyton and Moon's mistake was. Is they would always turn the
Yeah,
fucking lights down, and no one would look at art.
great event, but not selling. Yeah.
It's like, it's great that we're making, we're pouring money back into the space overall to upgrade it. But at the end of the day, that's not helping artists who are paying a fee to feature their work that's not making money.
Exactly. Which is why we should focus on presence.
Yes.
So
Somewhere,
Exactly.
somewhere we need to stick a note about that conversation we had the night regarding venues and investors and such. Throw that on the list if we're want to, or if you want a spot you want to stick it. Is that something you'll mostly need to trace down? I can help with that. But
venues and investors. In the time that I'm born, living and sail the sea.
The human brain is remarkable. Once a day for 9 years, I thought that I lost my watch because I can't remember which wrist it's on.
Lawsuit. Accident. Lawsuit.
So, what is it?
It's that, it's a sweetheart thing. It just doesn't hit me right. I'm a doctor and it seems sort of